Hi everyone, hope you guys are fine. So let's talk about how to build your dog's confidence. To build up confidence, you need to understand yourself. How can you be confident if you don't understand that it's you, like recognizing yourself? So dogs are very familiar with recognizing themselves. They can separate their toy from another toy. They can recognize that you come in the house and you make choices. You choose them versus the others. So to help them better become confident about themselves and not to push themselves into a situation, I want to go through a few steps that will definitely help you establishing or improving your dog's confidence, because it's very important when we have a confident dog that happens with a good structure. Sometimes we confuse confidence with dominance. And dominance has one thing that confidence doesn't have. Dominance have ego and confidence does not. So we want to look into that a little bit today. And so understanding that the dog sense of itself is one of the biggest gifts an animal can have. Like, we understand ourselves. It's me, it's mine. And the dog understands that it's me, it's mine. He can recognize himself towards the mirror and not barking at it, because he recognized that showing at the mirror, it's himself. Now, we need to be very careful how we translate that. Dogs don't recognize themselves as we do. They don't recognize that they have an origin and they want to go back to the origin. We don't have that level. But let's keep it simple here. So the first point that I want to discuss today, how to build your dog's confidence, is to give your dog choices. It's very simple. If you had to make one choice, let's say, for example, let's do a quick test here. Pick which hand you want me to talk about. You want the right hand or the left hand? Now, having that option to choose right or left makes you feel confident that whatever happens after that choice, you were in control. Now, if you tell me the right hand, I was like, oops, sorry, you missed that one. And then you says, oh, damn it, I made the wrong choice. Maybe next time I choose the left hand. And so we do the game again. And I have my hand that says, which hands do you pick? And you're like, logical sequence. Last time I picked the right hand and I failed. Now I will pick the left hand. That was wrong because it was on the right hand. And now suddenly you recognize that try to find the pattern which I have to choose, and I have to find the pattern. How did that happen? How did I miss that? So you have an evolutionary thinking process because you want to find out next time if it's in the right hand or the left hand. Let's try again. Sequence, logical thought. Now he's switching the hand again, and I would say you're right, but I'm sure he put it on his left. And that was right. Perfect, you got it. Now, once you get the dog to think through a process, you get some kind of a confidence that I got the pattern. I know that my handler or my parent will take the keys, look at me, feel guilty for putting me in a crate, and then leave the house. I got that. I know exactly what's gonna happen. Now, if I'm smart as a dog, I will start barking. Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, let me out of the crate. Why did you put me in here when you feel guilty about it? Let me out. Now all of a sudden you see that the dog gets a confidence around making decision. making decision to have the right thinking process that you grab the keys, you wear the shoes, and you grab your bag, you definitely will go out and will be gone forever. Like 20 minutes past, it's forever. Now, we want the confidence not to overkill itself, because if your dog confident that you do whatever it takes to get him out of the crate, he will be destructive, and you guys go in the wrong direction here. So we want to rise confidence in a social acceptable settings. Like rise confidence still have morals and ethics. Because I know that you're leaving the house. Do I need to destroy the house? Do I need to bite you for not leaving the house? These are choices the dog has to make on his own, because we kind of assume things that happens on their own, but in fact they're not. Dogs have to learn to make choices. Dogs have to learn to make right choices. And so the simple exercise for you to start with today is, for example, taking 2 treats. A high value treat and a low value treat. And then give your dog an option. Which one do you want? Do you think your dog is so stupid? He will grab the most valuable treat. In that case, the liver treat versus the biscuit. Now, what do I want to do with that? I want my dog to associate the right choices with my emotional feedback. Biscuit versus liver treat. Biscuit, liver treat, wow, that was good. So by adding the emotion to that reward, you start putting your emotions in a different value. Not happy. Ooh, that was good. Very happy. So that will help the dog associate it, a good choice versus a not so good choice. And that will give you kind of like a tool to navigate through the daily things that happen. If you ask your dog to sit and he doesn't, then don't add, good boy. Of course not. You will add, that's not what I asked you. Again, sit. That was good. Thank you for sitting. Here's a reward. So by morphing your face structures, adding your emotions, putting your words, and adding the treat, you will create a whole structure of a sentence that can have multiple layers. A layer of physical reward, a layer of emotional reward, and a layer of a sense reward. Now, dogs have a way of thinking that's very simple. Do I have a benefit of that, yes or no? I call it binary thinking. Do I sit or I don't? And if we understand that dogs do not have a timer, but they're looking at sequences of events. He's coming to me, question, does he have a treat, yes or no? Second question, will he give me that treat, yes or no? Will he ask me that question to sit, yes or no? So these are sequences that come up as things progress. Now, if we have a trauma on a dog, and his most likely choice because of his experience is person approaching equals taking away, then the logical sequence of a dog is person comes up, is it safe or not? No. No. It always comes with no. So the first question that comes up on a dog if you approach is no. That's a serious problem. That's a wrong choice. So we want to transfer that choice to a different choice. Do I need to punish it out of my dog? Of course not, because we are living in a free will plane, which means everybody is in that plane. Dogs, animals, humans, whatever, even spirits. Of you guys who are healers know understand what I'm meaning. If you need to offer free will choice. So your dog needs to understand on his own that I have the choice on my own free will to understand if that is safe for me or not. So if your dog has the wrong thinking pattern, human approaching equals danger, prove your dog wrong. because every time you approach, you will toss him a treat. You approach, toss him a treat. You approach, toss him a treat. You approach, toss him a treat. I know it sounds weird, right? But what happens now is we create a critical mass of thoughts where the dog is relying on. So how many times did this person came to me and I got a reward? Always. Like how many times always? I don't know. Always? Like the last month or so? All of a sudden, that time factor plays a role, because that time factor, how many times in a particular time it happens 100%, creates the critical mass that overrides the past experience. How many times do we need to learn that running against a closed door hurts? Once. Maybe twice. 3 times, you seriously have a problem. Now, dogs and humans learn from bad experience faster than they learn from good experience. Therefore, if a dog gets hurt once from a person approaching, that's serious. Second time being hurt from a person approaching, dude, you're not playing here. People come, are dangerous. If it happens the third time, we're done. Humans are dangerous, period. Remember that when you go next time to the vet. How do we change that? We need to change the critical mass of positive thoughts that will override the dog's fear thoughts. That's it. But it has to come through the dog's free will choices. Let the dog make a decision. Is it safe for me, yes or no? Of course it's safe. Going to the vet, I get all these cookies. Yes, I love cookies. Oh, this one, she always asks me to sit and give me a paw. I love her. I'm telling you, going to her, it's a perfect thing for me to get my vaccinations, right? I don't like vaccinations, but I'm just saying an example. Or going to the vet. I don't like that. He comes in the door and has his stuff hanging on him and he's grabbing my tail, he's pushing his things in my butt. Well, yeah, that's the vet. Well, I don't like him. He always comes in and it hurts. I don't like him. I don't want to go in that office. Now you see all of a sudden that even if it starts good, it can go wrong in the past or in the future in the office. So you want to make sure that all these incremental pieces of that event have to become positive, 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 positive. Even if you're just going for a blank vet visit where everything is about having fun. And so you have 1 problem visit and you have 5 positive visits. How do you think your dog will think about the 6th time going into the vet? Oh, we're going down to the funny game where we sit on a scale and we get a treat for it. I love that place. Are we going there again or are we going to the dog park? Now, that's what I mean. Creating a dog's confidence, making his own choices. If you have any questions, you're welcome to post, ask the questions, and I will reply first come, first serve. If you need help with your dog, helping you going through the choices, you're welcome to message me. And here's again a homework. Give your dog choices. Do you want that treat or this treat? Thank you for making that choice. Reward. Do you want the poop bag or do you want the leash? The leash, of course. Thank you for making that choice. What do you do for it? I can sit? Good. That makes me put you the leash on. Click. Enjoy your dog. Bye.